find out.
House Joint Resolution 192, Folks led through Obama. Fundamental trust, fundamental pattern. After the Red House fell, they set up a global world trust. All conquered peoples and lands are administered in that global world trust. That global world trust set up by the popes of Rome under the Spanish Inquisition sets the groundwork for the politics on the planet for the last few hundred years. That's the fact. All political jurisdictions, all corporate entities, all non-profit entities, all licenses, all permits come under the Roman Curia. You see the point?
Yes.
Now,
yes.
so you have people, you got mixed Moors, you know, that they're calling both Latin, which is the language, and Spanish, both which is false. The same way Negro applied to Moors is false. And so you have people dealing with a false paradigm, arguing, and the adults are sitting there looking at them arguing, and the platform itself altogether is incorrect. But because they don't want to rock the boat, because this is the established socialization mind control, they don't want to rock the boat, and they let that paradigm stay, and then they're going to try to figure out how to get the children to stop fighting each other about, you know, you Spanish
social
and black
workers and all that.
and they're under mind control, and you know it.
Everybody making money.
So all you have to do is what? Tell the truth of the history, and they won't be doing that. But instead, the adults want to protect the false paradigm that they themselves have accepted.
401k.
And rather than admit their own corruption, they watch their own children be destroyed, and then they want to pray and march and rally and have meetings. They're fraudulent, and they're hypocrites. Look, what is the history? This is the history. Al-Andalus, later called Spain, the last major stronghold of the Moorish Empire in Europe. 1492, Granada was overthrown. The Popes of Rome set up a global world trust by which all conquered lands of the Moors would be administered. That global world trust exists to this very day. London, under the secret Treaty of Verona, the secret Treaty of Verona that was conjoined with the Spanish Inquisition against the Moors, is used as the manual of operations in government, and particularly in what they refer to as Occidental or Western governments. Now, to divert the people from what's really going on, they give them the false race and color game argument to keep them busy while they're getting raped. Then they pay so-called, and all you gotta do is look up the Margaret Sanger operations on eugenics. The so-called black leader preacher guys are the liaisons paid off to keep the sheeple passive while they get sheared. And then the believers are sitting around talking about Jesus when they don't know the books. This is the real politics. Later on, after they murdered Kennedy for doing a counter move to the COINTELPRO operations that took place with the coup d'etat of May the 10th of 1861, to pick up where Lincoln left off to restore the organic constitution. They murdered Kennedy, and Lyndon Baines Johnson, Skull and Bones, set up the 501c3 control paradigm to control black marching, keep hope alive leader guys, to keep the black Negro civil rights, 14th Amendment corporate person paradigm going as a reality when it's actually institutionalized servitude. Knowing that the people can't read and don't know their history, they think these people are working in their favor. This is the politics that goes on in the so-called black community. In 1933, July the 4th, the 5th, June the 5th, 1933, House Joint Resolution 192, 73rd Congress in session, Franklin Delano Roosevelt put up all the birth certificates of these African American people who think Negroes and blacks and coloreds and monkeys and what color you are, thinking those are realities, as bank bonds to back the other bonds that were crushed. They built shell corporations, and this one was registered in Puerto Rico. And these bank bonds are registered on 55 Water Street, New York. These bonds and the bonding system was set up after the Civil War on the Moorish Americans who they tagged African Americans, Negroes, blacks, etc. since the Civil War, which Pope Francis exposed when he came to Philadelphia. So it's not like it's a secret.
Exactly.
It's not like it takes deep scholarship to know this.
Yeah, it's right there.
And he's the owner of the corporate entities. Now,
like saying what you gonna do?
Yeah. Now, so it's sort of like, yes, it's kind of unfair, but it's sort of like when you've been told,
Yeah.
your excuses are no longer accepted. However, now let me get back to what we were talking about before, when you was talking about business.
Yeah.
For scholars who already know this, why haven't they have already told our people and our children instead of watching them make these stupid arguments about colors when they know that that is a black code paradigm for property, not for humans. It's for stock, for chattels. And then they exactly for social control. Yes. Now, these are realities. It's not mere opinion. It is documented reality. Logically, if we're going to deal with preserving our people's business for what they produce, their intellectual property, what they produce with their own hand, their labor, they must know what's been set up against them to know how to counter it. If they don't know that this is against them, they're arguing colors when it's birthright theft. And this is exactly what's going on. Now this case with Abraham Lincoln and William Dungy, this is 1855. Same argument that we're talking today, which means it's not a new issue. But yet most of our people, if you present this to them, they're never even heard of it, not even familiar. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now keep in mind, after the Jesuit order set up the Global World Trust by which they administer all conquered lands and peoples of those lands. This is where the birth certificate comes in. This is where the Daughters of the American Revolution set up the marriage code, where they claim the eggs, even the eggs in the fallopian tubes before they're even born. Now these are known factors. This is not speculation. All them same reverends in all them corner churches, Masons, know this. Do they tell them people that when they be going through their marriages? They be taking finances and talking about Jesus and Lord and reading from the Bible, don't they? Knowing that they're bonds. Knowing that they're bonds. Now, good brother, what occurs, because that's the fact, that if one doesn't do a public declaration or proclamation of reversion of your estate, and is considered abandoned, which is how they operate. Does ignorance of the law of your bloodline excuse you?
Not at all.
Exactly. And then when they try to revert to the Bible and hide behind that, don't the Bible say, honor your mothers and your fathers, that your days may be longer upon the earth land which the Lord thy God has given thee?
Yes, sir.
Doesn't it say every man, every woman, every child must confess their own? According to the law, are they excused for not confessing their own?
Not at all.
But they make them anyway, don't they? Now, in law, they're not excused. And so when they start talking about, well, we didn't know, remember this is the rule. How dare you claim the love of God you do not see, and love not your brothers and sisters whom you see every day. Likewise, how dare you claim to know the law of the God, the creator of the heavens and the earth and all things made, and don't even know the rules of your own creation on the land that you're standing. Same rule, same rule. Thus, ignorance of the law is no excuse. Don't make them. And when you continue to make excuses, you're in contempt. And then when you're treated with contempt, you want to call it racism? No. You're in contempt. We need to recognize when we're out of order. It's sort of like we're so busy complaining about what the European has done to us or is doing to us that we forgot our responsibility. And that's where our problem is.
Leads to the God. What's up? You live? You on?
I'm on.
Yeah, yo, what's happening? Yo, listen, I'm with my family. He got a dope camera. We finna be 3D. Look, right? Look. So we at Black and Nobel, and you can only come over here if you A1 from day one. You know what I'm saying? Don't switch up. You know, yeah, we don't dick ride the bag.
No,
we don't switch up. As soon as I get a bankroll, oh my God, I'm gonna throw so much money at y'all. I'm gonna put honey on the money. It's gonna stick all over you.
That shit.
I'm telling you. I swear to God, sock it to my pocket.
Sock it to my pocket.
Real, ain't nothing for free. Only bullets is free, nigga.
Watching this right now.
Yeah. When the meat touch the tissue, nigga. Huh. That's why I was with the Pilgrims who said they was gonna kill me.
That's Red House all day.
I got it with me. I got it with me. You heard?
No, I got it with me.
Yeah, I got it with me. You see the wear and tear on this motherfucker? You heard? You see the wear and tear on it?
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. 2 printed copies.
Oh, yeah.
We and him got we bought the first 2 of them. Matter of fact, I got the first one with the shit all upside down and shit. That's my copy. Mine is like
upside down.
I got the upside down. That's mine. That shit is archived. Can you get your?
Literally, the don't edit that shit.
No, that shit is
like it.
We use that one to read, and we do this one to that one is
I remember him telling me
archived.
about the
I
upside
got that
down.
one. That's mine.
No, this is my notes to be a legend.
Right.
This is my 2 of them, but I don't even know the author's name.
Man.
Just this shit. Look.
We about to scan that. It's cool.
And I got the first part.
I need the legends.
in the frame.
I got the highlight and the legends. I need the legends. Sorry. I need the legends, Jay.
North Star Hip Hop.
Red House and Burgundy Apartments.
You need a private jet.
Guitar.
I need a Maserati.
You need a Maserati?
Huh? The quadruple. You know what I'm saying? Look.
Yo,
You see this joint, 908 joint, that's me. That's Khalid.
Was that your trap phone?
I'm gonna do the ceremony on this phone. You leaving and I'm upset and shit. Sock it to our pocket. Right. I need one of those.
We can do it as we walk. Yo,
That's right.
live, Black and Nobel. With my man,
That's how we
Rashid.
do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, tell the people, for years and years, Brother Hakeem Hopkins has been telling me about this brother that I need to meet him and I need to hook up with him. And that this brother gave Brother Hakeem a little bit of the start and the game to help start Black and Nobel. So can you please speak on that situation, Brother Rashid, how you hooked up with Black and Nobel? Brother
Hakeem be just giving me mad more props than I actually deserve. He was born a legend. He been knowing how to do this. All I can do is just be Scottie Pippen to Michael Jordan. That's it. If that, you heard? He's the legend. I promise. Yeah, I ain't with that. We
Sock it to my pocket.
Sock it to my pocket.
Sock it to my pocket.
That's right. Give me my bingo. Give me my mingle. No game for free.
No game for free. Black and Nobel in the house.
I was calling about the place to be.
For real. The young God. That's right. Real. Salute.
But tell them what's next.
Yes, you in, yo. Thank you, Queen. Did we, you lit?
Yeah, right here, right now.
That's right. Yo, we love you, Hakeem.
Tell the people what's next for you. Tell the people what's next for you.
Shit.
And they get ready to leave now.
What's next for me? A train to Brooklyn. and you gotta listen to the big homie. You heard? Hip hop don't never die.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, and it's in the most interesting places.
Yes, sir. Black and Nobel.
No,
forever. For real.
This the legend right here. Look, and I'm with a wig. These niggas walk around talking about they teaching and don't be with no ladies. You talk about?
Say it again, Rashid. Say it again.
Yeah. Why you by yourself with all these security guards? Nigga? This is my security guard. Yeah. What the fuck is you talking about? Yeah.
I want to get
My woman is my security. Ain't nobody crazier than my woman. Right. All of them too.
That's why.
Yeah, I got a posse.
Let me get a pick.
Fuck they talking about? Sock it to my pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
Rashid, let me get a pick right here.
Niggas live in Philly and don't pull up like this. What's fucking with that?
Word.
Huh. We having a party every month. Fuck that. Yeah.
Every month.
It's called Appreciation Day.
Right.
You heard? Rocks is conscious and so is roaches.
Yes.
We beyond that. Nigga, we appreciative.
Everything. All
How about that?
time.
You heard?
Everything.
Anything can be conscious. You can't be appreciative. How about that? Right. Sock it to my pocket. Get a drummer some. Come here, Levi. Day one.
From day one.
Get a drummer some. That's right. That's my man. Yes. I said we miss him.
Yes, I'm coming to LA.
You better put my picture in the hallway.
I will.
I would do it.
The one they just told you. That's what we gonna do. The one they just took.
I love you.
I love you too, beloved.
All right, I love y'all. For real. For real.
You know what I mean? Have fun.
Yeah.
Yo, be good, King.
Yes, sir. I'ma hit you. Jill, turn that off. That's it.